Mr. Cage's thought of the day. We cannot, we cannot receive the baton. If we already have a baton in our hand, we cannot receive the baton if we already have a baton in our hand. Hashtag legacy. What does this thought of the day mean? What I'm saying to us is that the baton that some of us have in our hands is us desiring or wanting to do what we want to do. We came up with this idea, is what I call a man-made concoction or a man-made creation. And it was associated with selfishness and self-centeredness and had nothing to do with legacy, because legacy is sacrificial, and legacy thinks, moves, operates with the intention of impacting everybody around in that environment, and not only immediately impacting in the now, but impacting in the future, the next generation, the generation of that generation, and the generation of the generation of the generation. Not just in the immediate generation, but the generation to come, and a generation that's going to be created from that generation. If I bring a hard, concrete example, the baton that we should have is sacrificial. That baton is supposed to impact my children, my children's children, which are my grandchildren, and my children's children's children. So my grandchildren's children should feel the impact of the life that I live. But that does not happen when we have a baton in our hand that's associated with selfishness, self-centeredness, attempting to be, quote and unquote, famous without the thought of being sacrificial and building a legacy, not only in tangibility, with property, vehicles, insurance policies, whatever have you, but more importantly, building a legacy based on the person who we are, the person who I am, and the person who you are. We got to release that baton that's associated with being preoccupied with our own business and what we want to do, and pick up the baton that's preoccupied with purpose, destiny, and legacy. Mr. Cage thought of the day. Hit the like, hit subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with a family to impact their lives, yours, and the generation to come.